Hello students, today we start the new exercise, that is 3.6. So first question and the second part of the exercise, question number first and part second, that is 2 upon under root x plus 3 upon under root y equal to 2, 4 upon under root x minus 9 upon under root y equal to minus 1, right? So by reducing them we find the value of x and y. So let 1 upon under root x, that is equal to a, and 1 upon under root y, that is equal to b. So we can write 2 upon under root x, that is 2 into 1 upon under root x. So it means 2 into a, so it's become 2a, right? So first equation is become, that is 2 upon under root x, so it means it's become 2a plus 3 upon under root y, similarly it's become 3b, that is equal to 2, and 4 upon under root x, it's become 4 upon a, minus 9 upon under root y, it's become 9b, that is minus 1, right? So while using the elimination method, we multiply with 2 the first equation, so it's become 4a plus 6b equal to 4, that is 4a minus 9b equal to minus 1. Change the sign, plus, plus, plus. So plus is converted into negative, negative in converted into positive, negative in converted into positive. A wale cancel ho gaye. So it's become 15b, that is equal to 5. So b equal to 5 upon 15. It's become 1 upon 3. Now put 1 upon 3 in any equation, that is 2a plus 3b into 1 upon 3 equal to 2. 3 cancel with 3. So 2a plus 1 equal to 2. So 2a equal to 2 minus 1. 2a equal to 1. Right? So 2a equal to 1. So a equal to 1 upon 2. But we know that a equal to 1 upon under root x. So 1 upon under root x equal to 1 upon 2. So cross multiply, 2 equal to under root x. So squaring both sides. So 2 square and under root x square. So under root cancel with the square. So 4 equal to x. X की value आ गई 4. Similarly, b equal to 1 upon under root 3. So 1 upon under root b equal to 3. That is 1 upon under root y equal to 1 upon 3. So 3 equal to under root y. Squaring both sides. Again squaring both sides. So square of 3 equal to square of y. So 9 equal to y. Right? So in such a way we find the value of x and y. First we did 1 upon under root x equal to a, 1 upon under root y equal to b, right? So 2a, 1 upon under root x is written as 2a, 3 upon under root y is written as 3b, right? Then 4a minus 9b equal to minus 1. So by using elimination method, 4a plus 6b equal to 4, 4a minus 9b equal to minus 1. Change the sign, 4a is cancelled, so 15b equal to 5. So b equal to 5 upon 15, that is equal to 1 upon 3. So put this value in any equation. So 2a plus 3 into 1 upon 3. So 2a plus 1 equal to 2, 2a equal to 1, a equal to 1 upon 2. So we know that a equal to 1 upon under root 2, cross multiply, then squaring both sides, you get x equal to 4. Similarly, b equal to 1 upon 3. So 1 upon under root y equal to 1 upon 3. Cross multiply and squaring both sides, you get y equal to 9. So look at the next part of this question, that is the next part of this question, that is the part number 8, that 1 upon 3 plus y plus 1 upon 3x minus y, it's equal to 3 upon 4 and 1 upon 2 3x plus y minus 1 upon 2 3x minus y, that is equal to minus 1 upon 8. इन प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन की तरह ही हम इसमें भी क्या करेंगे, लेट करेंगे. लेट 1 upon 3x plus y that is equal to a and 1 upon 3x minus y that is equal to b. So it means 1 upon 3x plus a, 3x plus y that is equal to a plus b equal to 3 upon 4. So 4 is multiplied with 4a plus 4b equal to 3. It's the first equation and put there, that is a upon 2 minus b upon 2 equal to minus 1 upon 8. Now take the LCM. 2 is the LCM. 2 is the LCM. So it's become a minus b equal to minus 1 upon 8. 2 cancel with a. 2 divide the 8 at 4. So it's become minus 1 upon 4. So a 4a minus 4b equal to minus 1. That is equation number 4 from first and second. From equation number first and second. First is 4a plus 4b equal to 3. 4a minus 4b equal to minus 1. So it's cancelled with each other. So 8a equal to 2. A equal to 1 upon 4. Right? So put in equation number 1. So put in the equation number 1, that is 4a plus 4b equal to 3. 4 into 1 upon 4 plus 4b equal to 3. So 4 cancel with 4. So it's become 1 plus 4b equal to 3. So 4b equal to 3 minus 1, b equal to 2 upon 4. So it's become 1 upon 2. So b equal to 1 upon 2. But we know that value of a equal to 1 upon 3x plus y and b equal to 1 upon 3x minus y. So put these values. 1 upon 3x plus y equal to a is 1 upon 4. So it's become 3x plus y equal to 4. It's become equation number 3. Okay. And similarly we know that 1 upon 3x minus y, 1 upon 3x minus y equal to b, that is 1 upon 2. So it's become 3x minus y equal to 2. It's equation number 4. Right? So from equation number 3 and 4, from 3 and 4. So 3x plus y equal to 4, 3x minus y equal to 2. Now change the signs, they are cancelled with each other. So it becomes 6x equal to 6, x equal to 1. So put in third, equation number 3rd. So 3 into 1 plus y equal to 4. So y equal to 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. Right? So in such a way we find the value of x and y. Okay. Right? So now comes to the statement question. So question number 2nd, part 1st. Question number 2nd, part 1st. Ritu can roll down 20 kilometers in 2 hours. Is roll down 20 kilometers in 2 hours. 2 hours, and in downstream, and 4 kilometers in 2 hours in upstream. Right? So find the speed of rolling in still water and speed of current. To find her speed of rolling and speed of current. Right? So Ritu can move, if she swing 20 kilometers in 2 hours when she move down the stream with the stream, and 4 kilometers in 2 hours if upstream, he is rolling up the stream. So we want to find the speed of her rolling and the speed of current. Current means speed of water. Right? Current means speed of water. So look at the solution. Let speed of rolling in still water, that is x kilometer per hour, and the speed of current, it means speed of water, that is y kilometer per hour. Right? So we have the two situations. First, downstream, and another is upstream. In the downstream, she covered a distance. Downstream means the water is moving in this side, she is also moving in the same direction. Right? So distance she covered, distance is 20 kilometers, and the time, that is 2 hours. So we know that the speed equal to distance upon time. Right? So when they are moving with this down the stream, so it means the speeds are added to each other. So x plus y equal to distance upon time. It's become 10. So x plus y equal to 10. It's a first equation. Up the stream, the water is moving in this side, but she is rolling opposite to the stream of the water. So distance he covered, that is 4 kilometers. The time is 2 hours. So speeds are subtract to each other, right? Because x is greater than y. The speed of x is greater than speed of her rolling water is greater than speed of current. So x minus y, that is equal to 4 upon 2. So it's become x minus y equal to 2. That is the equation number second. So by solving the equation first and second, we find the value of x and y. So by equating x plus y equal to 10, x minus y equal to 2. It's a cancel with each other. 2x equal to 12. So x equal to 6. Right? So it means the speed of rolling in still water, that is x kilometers, so it becomes 6 kilometers per hour. Okay. Then put this value in equation number first. So 6 plus y equal to 10. So y equal to 10 minus 6, that is 4. So speed of current in the water, that is y kilometers, so it's become 4 kilometers per hour. Right? So in such a way we find the value, her rolling speed in a still water and the speed of current. So look at the next part. The second part. Two women and 5 men can together finish a work in 4 days. There is given 2 women and 5 men finish a work in 4 days. Similarly, 3 women and 6 men can finish a work in 3 days. Right? To find the work done by man, to find time taken by man and woman to finish the work. Right? So look at the solution. There is given 2 women and 5 men can finish a work in 4 days. अगर 2 women or 5 men together work, that finish the work in 4 days. Similarly, 3 women and 6 men can together work, they finish the work in 3 days. We know that the work done is inversely proportional to the time taken by that work, right? So we use that formula. So let the time taken by one woman to finish the work, that is X days, right? So it means the work done, time is X, so work done is 1 upon X, right? So second we let the time taken by one man to finish work, that is Y days, right? So it means the work done is that is 1 upon Y. So we know that 2 women, so it means first condition, according to condition first, 2 women, it means 2 upon X, plus 5 men, it means 5 upon Y. That is how many days? 4 days, 1 upon 4. Similarly, the second condition, 3 women, 3 upon X, plus 6 men, 6 upon Y, that is 1 upon 3. That is the second equation. This is the first equation and another is the second equation. Now we solve these equations in similar way. Let we can use any method, by reducing method, by equating method, and any method we can use. So that is, we take the LCM x, y. Xy is the LCM, that is 2y plus 5x. It's equal to 1 upon 4. So it's become 8y plus 20x equal to xy. It's equation number 3rd, right? And similarly, we took the LCM here, that is xy is the LCM. It's become 3y plus 6x equal to 1 upon 3. So it's become 9y plus 18x equal to xy. That is the equation number 4. So from 3 and 4. Equation number 3 and 4. 8y plus 20x equal to xy. Similarly, 9y plus 18x equal to xy. So multiply with, it's multiply with 9, it's multiply with 8. So it becomes 72y plus 180x equal to 9xy. That is 72y plus 144x equal to 8xy. Now change the sign, it's cancelled. So 6, 3xy, that is 1xy. So x is cancelled with x, so y equal to 36. So it means x. So put this value in equation number 3, right? So put this value in equation number 3. You find the value of x. So 8y plus 20x equal to xy. So 8 into 36 plus 20x equal to 36x. That is 16x. So x equal to 288 divided by 16. So it's become 18, right? So in such a way we find the value of x and y, right? So look at the next question. Part 3. Ronik traveled 300 km her way home partly by train and partly by bus. So total distance he covered, that is total distance, that is 300 km, and some by train and another by 60 km by train, and the rest 300 minus 60, that is by bus. So it's take 4 hours. And similarly, if 100 km by train, so 200 km rest by bus. So it's 4 hours plus 10 minutes extra. So more 10 minutes he requires. So to find speed of train and bus, look at the solution. Let speed of train, that is x km/h, and the speed of bus, that is y km/h, right? So according to first condition, according to second condition, 60 km by train, so 60 upon x plus rest is 300 minus 60 y, that is 4. So 60 upon x plus 240 upon y equal to 4. Similarly, 100 km by train and 200 km by bus, is to 10 minutes extra. So 10 minutes is converted into hours. So 60 upon 10 upon 16. So 0 is cancelled with 0. 100 upon x plus 200 upon y. It's become 25 upon 6. It's a first equation, it's a second equation. So solve these equations and find the value of x and y, that the speed of train and the speed of bus. In such a way, we solve this exercise. Thank you and have a nice day.